Hello, beautiful people. This is going to be the first episode of a series I'm starting, which I'm not exactly sure what it's going to be called when you're looking at this, but something along the lines of lessons in building a business or something like that. But the first thing I want to talk about in this episode is why I think mental health is the most important factor in success, or trying to get successful anyway, and what exactly does that mean. So lately I've been realizing that in order to achieve good mental clarity, good mental health, it requires action, right? It requires action on certain tasks. And I posted a video not too long ago about how you need to take action and beat that resistance and how important that is. So if you haven't watched that, go back and watch that video. But I think what I'm learning more now is that mental health and the action requires action in different buckets of your life. So I think focusing just on action, let's say on just the business side of things, is definitely going to make you feel complete in some areas and feeling like you're really getting ahead in your business. But one thing I'm learning is that you need to take action on different parts of your life to really feel complete. Otherwise, you're going to be pouring water into cups that you need more of, if that makes sense. You're going to be unstable. And so what I mean by that is, you've got your sort of three main buckets, right? You've got, like you say, your mind, your body, your business, your spiritual side, social side, whatever you want to call it. You can put it into sort of 3 or 4 different categories. And I think focusing too much on one category leaves you with mental instability. So for me, example, right, you understand that action equals mental sort of stability, and makes you beating resistance is what you want, right? So if I focus that too much on my business, well, I focus all my action on just the business side of things, which is great, but I neglect my body, I neglect my social side, then that causes instability. And I think it comes down to a balancing game. I think you really have to take action in every single arena to really feel complete and as a whole for your mental health. Because when your mind is on point, you can do anything, right? I think that is just the most important determination or success factor, if I can speak properly, to where you want to be. And I don't have all the answers. I'm still figuring this out as I go, and I don't have a detailed plan for you to follow, but this is just what I'm sort of feeling right now, and it might resonate with you. But yeah, I think there is a detailed balance game at hand in ordering to do that. Because if you say, you sit in a room for 6 months trying to build your business, and you don't see anyone, you don't build connections, you feel lonely, it's going to cause you to be mentally unstable, and it's going to cause you to progress in certain areas of your business if you're not feeling that way. Same with your body. All these different factors play into mind to your mental health as a whole. And when your mental health is at full capacity, then you can fire on all cylinders. Now, I definitely do think that you need to, not overdo it. Like, I'm not saying, you have to hang out with someone every day or, work out a million times, but there needs to be a good balance there. You need to, well, for me anyway, I need to be regularly taking action in the gym. I need to be regularly taking action in my social side. I need to be regularly taking action in building the business and all those arenas. It needs to be a well-oiled machine. And, you even need to have some areas of degeneracy and like being just a degenerate for a while, You need to live life, I think. You need to really, like, monk mode. Like, I think it works short term, but you need to feel the areas of where, let me pause and try to explain this better. You need to feel the parts of yourself that you need, in all areas to really get a full, complete picture, if that makes sense. So I need to try and find more productive ways of filling those holes. So, and like I said, I don't have a perfect plan for this for you at all, but I think it's something to really take into consideration, that focusing too much on one arena is going to cause instability. And that's just not the way to go, in my opinion. So I think the big ones are definitely mind, body, your business, and maybe like a spiritual faith. So whether that's meditation, if you believe in whatever, faith, if it's the God or a spiritual higher being, whatever it may be is, I think tapping into that is really essential, and having a faith, wherever it may be. Otherwise, you're just sort of going in a direction and not really having a higher purpose in all of it, in my humble opinion anyway. So I think it's something to look forward to anyway, and to really look at. So focus on all the arenas is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if this makes much sense to you if you're listening to this, but this is just one of the lessons that I'm learning is balance and complete action. And that means also focusing on the things that you love, and a bit of degeneracy in there as well. Balance, but taking action in all arenas, if that makes sense. So this has been the first episode. I'll keep updating this as I go along, and making up, as I learn new things as I go along the journey, but hope that helps someone at least. But looking forward to the next video, and appreciate your time if you are still here. Peace.